Hi, my name is Morgan Hawkins, and today I'm going to be talking to you about mental health for students. Can you think of a time when you felt stressed in college? I can think of around a million times off the top of my head. If you can't, you're either Superman or not applying yourself. College is hard, and there are times when you want to break down from the stress. Trust me, I know the feeling. It's normal to feel stressed while going to college, but there are ways that you can manage and cope. An important thing to remember is that you are not alone. 80% of college students say they sometimes or often feel stressed. Even the student who always seems to have their life together has probably felt overwhelmed and stressed at some point. It's important to find a good support system of friends that helps you tackle the stress. So what exactly is stress? Stress is the body's reaction to a challenge, such as a big test or busy schedule. Stress produces a physiological reaction in your body that releases hormones. The hormones can cause slow digestion, shaking, tunnel vision, increased breathing and heart rate, dilation of pupils, and flushed skin. This reaction is commonly known as the fight or flight response. So what causes stress for a college student? One important strategy to managing stress is to find the source of the problem. Typically with college students, there are several different sources of stress, but there might be underlying sources you didn't even realize. The following is only a short list, not a comprehensive list of stressors. Academic demand is an obvious source of stress. In pharmacy school, you might have 3 tests, 2 group tests, and a paper, all due in 1 week. While not every week looks like this, there are weeks that do. Pharmacy school and college in general is not easy. It is very academically demanding, and it is easy to get behind if you are not organized. Living away from home might be an underlying cause of stress. Maybe you miss your family and friends from home, and a phone call just isn't the same support you're used to. Maybe a new living environment is causing stress because you're living with people you've never lived with before, or you have to be independent when it comes to making meals. Or maybe, now that you're away from home, there's less financial support that is causing stress. Specific to pharmacy school, along with the academic demands comes extracurriculars, part-time jobs, IPPEs, and staying in touch with friends and family. You will at times feel as though there are not enough minutes in a day. When this starts becoming a regular feeling, it's time to do some reflection and figure out what the most important things are and trim down the things you aren't passionate about. But have no fear. There are numerous different ways that you can manage and control your stress levels. One thing that a lot of college students sacrifice, but it's actually very important to success, sleep. Who doesn't like a great nap? Pulling all-nighters is not healthy and will result in more stress because you will not be as productive the following days. Take time to rest your eyes just for 5 minutes or 2 hours. I put my head down on the table in the library one time and accidentally fell asleep for 30 minutes. Oops! But did I feel better after that? Absolutely. Have an outlet to get away from the stressors in your life. It can be anything from reading a book, playing intramural sports, working out, or hanging out with friends. Take time for yourself. The 200 note cards you have to memorize will still be there when you get back, but you will have a clearer mind to tackle the challenges. It doesn't have to take up too much of your time. Any me time is healthy. Do not procrastinate. I believe that getting behind is one of the easiest ways to become stressed. Tackling tasks as they come up rather than waiting until the last minute is imperative for your sanity. We are all guilty of procrastinating. Yes, I have spent 12 consecutive hours in the library, knocking things off my to-do list that could have been done earlier. But why do we do that to ourselves? It's not fun. Practice relaxing techniques. You could try yoga, slowly counting to 10, deep breathing, meditation, visualization, or playing with a stress ball. In the moments when your stress is at its peak, try one or all of these things to calm down. Find what works for you and stick to it. Everyone is different, so everyone will have a different strategy to control stress. I cannot say this enough. Stay organized. That means your agenda, your backpack, your living area, everything. When I come home from class and my room looks like a tornado came through, it instantly stresses me out. You don't need that extra stress. Staying organized will help you stay on top of your assignments and due dates. An organized mind is a less stressed mind. Did you know that professors are paid to feed you knowledge as well as help you? I believe that professors are one of the most underused resources that a college student has. At Drake, I have not found a single professor that wants to see me fail. They are always willing to help you during office hours or set up a meeting time. If you feel like you're drowning and you need a due date pushed back or help understanding a concept, talk to them. I promise they aren't scary. Along with professors, there are other resources on campus that will help you when you're feeling overwhelmed. If you are one of the many who struggle with test anxiety and feel that a different testing environment would help you take tests, there are accommodations made through Michelle Laughlin at 515-271-1835. Do not suffer in silence. Another source on Drake's campus is a university counseling center. Friends and family are good to open up to, but sometimes you need an unbiased opinion to listen to everything you have going on in life that's stressing you out or overwhelming you. You should not have to tackle your stress alone. Don't be ashamed of getting the help that you need. Treat yourself. Take the time to acknowledge all of the amazing things that you're doing on campus. Reflect on where you started from and where you're at now. And don't be afraid to go eat that ice cream, buy the purse on Amazon that's been in your wish list, or play the new Fortnite video game. You're working hard, and you deserve a break. When things aren't going your way, you just did poorly on a test, or there's not enough time in the day, take a minute to think positive thoughts. Research has shown that positive thinking can improve physical well-being, produce lower feelings of depression, and produce lower levels of distress. It may seem silly, but positive vibes only can be beneficial when it comes to stress. Newsflash, it is okay not to be perfect. This is a hard thing for me as well. We all need to work on not putting so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect. You will get a B on a test. You might even fail one. Life will go on. Putting too much pressure on yourself is not healthy and leads to unnecessary stress. Of course, you should always strive to do your best, but don't beat yourself up when your best isn't up to your standards. College is one of the best times in your life. Learn a lot and study hard, but also take time to have fun. Get involved, make lifelong friends, try new things, make mistakes, and learn from them. Remember, always take a break and focus on yourself.